Welcome into the live stream here from McCready and Siskey, powered by Rain Total Body Fuel. I'm Neal. That's Tyler.
What it is, sir?
How are you?
Doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. It is October the 30th. Happy Halloween to everyone tomorrow.
Halloween's Eve.
If you're out trick-or-treating, be safe.
Can we get a little early 74th birthday wish to the boss man, Nick Saban, tomorrow?
Oh, how about that?
Early,
That's
little
right.
early.
That's
a little
right.
early.
He is a Halloween baby.
He is. Still, the probably should save this for the show. It doesn't matter. Always my favorite day at Alabama was Coach's birthday.
Yeah.
Always. Because like clockwork, and she's the sweetest lady ever. Miss Linda Leone was his secretary for a long time. And he would start the team meeting, and it was supposed to be a surprise, but it never was because everyone knew it was coming because it did the same thing every year kind of deal. So he'd start the team meeting on his birthday, and then they would wheel out like a cake or cupcakes or something, and everybody's like, "Happy birthday to you." So everybody had to sing "Happy Birthday to Coach." Yeah, that was always a funny. Everybody knew it was the surprise, not surprise, but yeah. Happy birthday to the boss man, the big boss man.
Someone says, "Give us some volume." The volume setting is where it always is. Someone, if there's a problem with somebody, let me know because I don't have any.
Sounds good over here.
Yeah. Kyle, thank you for the super chat. With what you saw last night from Turning Point USA, do you feel differently about the Charlie Kirk assassination?
Wow, that's deep.
That's pretty deep. No, I don't know, man. I don't know.
YouTube has been real. Peace.
I mean, I have thoughts, but some of my thoughts are clouded by the fact that they were completely disorganized from a media standpoint, and we stood in the rain for 3 hours and got soaked. And yeah. Austin wants to know real quick, Tyler, who wins the Cup Series title Sunday?
Let's go with a little Kyle Larson. He's the best driver. Let's go with Kyle Larson. So we're going with it. We got a William Byron, we got a Hendrick Motorsports duo versus a Joe Gibbs Racing duo for the title on Sunday in Phoenix.
And finally, before we get rolling, TJ with the super chat right off the top. It's a super chat. Hey, you guys keep super chatting. I'm good with that. That's fine.
Your show, guys.
He says, yes, since nobody else will recognize it, shout out Siskey. He said 13, referring to Austin Simmons, would make an appearance in one of the 2 road games. He played in both. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have played in the last one, though.
Well, that's not the point. You just said that he would play.
I don't know if I'd have done on that last one or not, but hey.
You said he would play, and he did. So
that's why one's one going to be making $1 million a month this next year, and one's not. Well, maybe. You never know.
Yeah, who knows, man?
Who knows? You never know. Crazy world.
All right, we'll get rolling here. Appreciate everybody being with us. Probably going to be a little tighter show than maybe we normally do. We got Tyler's got something going on. I've got something going on, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Your boys, I feel all right, but the voice is a little shot because I think standing out in the cold rain for several hours may have taken its toll.
We call those self-inflicted wounds.
I was a little mad at myself, but I kept telling myself, well, how many times are you going to see,
the
Vice President of the United States speak? At the time, I thought we were going to get to go down and I might be able to there was still, possibility you'd be able to meet and stuff like that. And so I stuck with it, and that did not happen.
Let's do it. Oh, you got it. You want to hit this other one before we get started?
David says, thank you for the super chat. David says, howdy toddy. How about that? I think South Carolina
spin the wheel.
Going to spending the wheel.
I just want to say spin the wheel.
Okay.
That's what I just want to say.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Welcome into episode 320 of McCready and Siskey, powered by Rain Total Body Fuel. I'm Neal McCready. That's Tyler Siskey here on this Thursday, October the 30th, the final couple of days here of October. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All who celebrate.
Happy Halloween.
Hope you have a great Halloween.
Happy birthday to the boss man tomorrow. Big boss man, happy 74th. They want you to come back. I guess they want him to coach till he's in the grave. But hey, coach, happy birthday to the big boss man.
Kyle, thank you for another super chat. It's a super chat day. We'll take them. Hey,
whatever.
Hey, whatever. Spin away. Spin the wheel. Neal, Tyler, we all attend an AJ campaign event. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be. I don't know where, but when he starts and all that stuff, because I think this is for next November, right? I mean, we're like a year out.
Yeah.
At some point in time, I will find my way to do. I don't know when, where, how, what. I will find myself there to whatever we got to do. I'm in. It's my guy. It's my guy. I've known him since he was 13 years old.
Yeah, they're saying to turn the volume up. The volume's where it always is. It might be my voice.
Somebody else said it's fine, so it's probably their device or something.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
The settings are all exactly where they always are. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at them from a volume reading. It's actually borderline hot on the soundboard.
Yeah.
So
try sometimes, all kidding aside, sometimes on YouTube, the volume at the bottom of your screen, you have to adjust that, or obviously the volume on your computer.
We're brought to you by Reign Total Body Fuel, 300 milligrams natural caffeine, BCAAs, electrolytes, zero sugar. It's got what you need to push the limits and achieve your goals. Check them out on Instagram at Reign Body Fuel to learn more.
Neal, I'm rocking with the sour gummy worm. It's a Thursday constant for your boy. Love it. It's probably of the black cans, this is probably my new favorite. You know, Cherry Limeade kind of carried the banner for a while. Then we had the line they don't do anymore, the Inferno, the Red Dragon, which was awesome. But the sour gummy worm is probably my favorite in the black can.
Yeah.
This is the leaded. It's good.
Yeah.
But Neal, as you can tell, and it already is because of all those super chats, but the Kia of Meridian chat is already bumping. And right now, you can fall into big savings. That's right, big savings. And it's the right time. It's not just the right time. It's the perfect time to get unbeatable deals at Kia of Meridian. Whether you're looking for a new car, a truck, an SUV, or a certified pre-owned vehicle, Kia of Meridian's got something for you. They got 0%, that's right, 0.00 APR on the remaining 2025 Sorrentos. They got huge discounts. You know who else is looking for a discount? The LSU Athletic Department. But guess who else has it? The Kia of Meridian has huge discounts on all remaining 2024 inventory. They're giving up to $3,000 off of Kelly Blue Book. Not Brian Kelly Blue Book, but Kelly Blue Book. Right on your trade. So come in and see the friendly, no-pressure sales team and get top-notch service department work done on your vehicle. The fall savings won't last long, so give them a call at area code 601-483-6444. And how about this? When you do that, you do call Trav. You say, Trav, I want that new Telluride or Sorrento or K5. You know what else I want to do, Trav? Put on out, Trav, and let me spin the wheel and win awesome prizes like a PS5, an Xbox, a TV, and more. So check them out at Kia of Meridian. We're also brought to you by the official RV dealer of McCready and Siskey, County Line Campers. Where are they located, Neal? They're located right there on exit 38, I-10 in Gulfport, Mississippi, right there on the coast. Right now at County Line Campers, this is the most unbelievable deal of all time for anybody that wants to go RVing. Right now at County Line Campers, they will put you into a risk-free investment. That's right. You can grab a brand new 2026, that's right, 2026 Gulfstream travel trailer with your choice of the 21-foot bunk bed model or the rear bath for just $14,999. That's right. And here's the kicker. If you trade it in within a year after you buy it, you say, you know what, man, I like this 26 so much, I want to get a 27.
Yep.
You can trade that bad boy in, and guess what? He's going to give you every dollar back. He's going to give you a full value towards your next RV. So it's risk-free.
How about that?
You try it, you like it. If you don't, you turn it in. You get full value in on a trade-in. So it's risk-free. So check them out right now at countylinecampers.com. Open 7 days a week, air day, 365. Check them out. County Line Campers. Don't miss your chance to roll out risk-free. How about that?
I don't think this was the very first thing on your list, but it's close enough. Let's start here because Austin with the super chat says, Neal, Tyler, what did you have to think about the governor of Louisiana basically signing the AD's death warrant in public yesterday?
All right. He teed us up. He just teed us up.
Yeah, it's second on your list.
Second on the list. We can start.
There. Sure.
All right. So a few things here. When it comes to anything LSU related, I would highly encourage everyone to tune out all the noise and focus in on two people. Matt Moscana is going to know everything that's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he doesn't say it, I don't listen.
Okay.
The other one is footballscoop.com.
Okay.
Because my guy Scott Roussel lives in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Like lives right down the road.
Okay.
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 If they don't say it, I don't listen.
All right. What has Matt said so far?
All right. Well, Matt, yesterday, I think he's awesome. I thoroughly enjoy pretty much all of his content. He's awesome.
Great guy.
Great guy.
One of my favorite people.
I don't even personally know the guy.
Really?
I just respect his stuff. It's awesome.
You would like Matt in person.
Yeah. He seems like a guy I'd like to have a Diet Miller with.
You would.
Okay.
You would.
All right. He is it's obviously an LSU fan, but he doesn't come across as a homer, if that makes sense.
Well, he can be.
He can be, but
he can be quite critical. He has made his share of enemies over the days during his time in Baton Rouge.
I'm a fan. I like it. So that's where we start. But yesterday he everybody was posting this minute-long clip. Well, my guy posted like a 2-minute long clip, and I went back and watched it. And so this is, we got many things here. In 2 minutes and 11 seconds, I got questions. It was a 2-minute, 11-second clip, and I was like, wow. There's so much to unpack in 2 minutes and 11 seconds of a press conference. So the first thing was my favorite part of the whole deal. So they ask him the Scott Woodward question, right?
Right.
He starts to answer it.
This is the governor of Louisiana.
This is the governor of Louisiana, Jeff Landry. I should say that.
Is asked at a press conference that was not about this.
It was a political press conference.
It was. They were announcing some partnership with some sort of a healthcare company or something along those lines. And
was it a children's hospital?
No.
You teed me up for that one. You hung that one. You hung that one.
That's where they laundered the money.
You hung that curveball nice and tight.
And he was asked there was a sports writer in the room who asked about the LSU coaching job and asked if Scott Woodward would play a role in the hiring.
Okay, so they asked him that, right?
Scott Woodward, the longtime LSU athletics director.
So he starts down this path, and we're going to get to what he said. But my favorite part of the press conference is he starts down that path, and he goes, how many sports reporters do we have in here? And he goes, all the sports reporters, where you at? And one guy raises his head. He goes, oh, just one. Okay. He's like, I thought there'd be more than that. So he thought he literally set himself up, asked for where all the sports reporters were, and one guy raises his hand. He goes, oh, I thought there'd be a lot more here than that. So that was funny to me. All right, so I start with that. Well, he does. He cuts the nuts of Scott Woodward straight in the press conference.
Yeah.
Okay? Straight in it. He will not be involved in this and that. And just goes off, right? Well,
it didn't stop there.
They didn't stop there. Right after that, he starts going into how much the buyout is. And he starts talking about taxpayers. He doesn't want to put taxpayers on the hook for the $53 million. And I'm like, have you contacted, do you know where the money comes from in the football department? I'm going to be hand-raised guy here for all athletic departments in Power 5. It would probably shock you how much actual funding is done from taxpayers in athletic departments. Relatively zero, okay? In big boy sports, relatively zero. Now, you want to go ULL and Monroe and Northwestern State and CELA, hey, absolutely. Nichols, sure. LSU, I don't know this to be fact. I want to say this. I have done zero research.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have been told by enough people that know the same story that two guys, and I've been told who the guys were, basically are funding this deal, right? The buyout. Two guys. And I trust the people who told me that. All right, so it's not coming from taxpayers, but he's complaining about the bill right at the amount of money of the buyout right before he publicly fired the AD. It's not a $53 million problem anymore. You just created a $60 million problem because you got 6.8 to buy out of the guy that you publicly just fired on TV. You just added $7 million to said bill.
Woodward has a $7 million buyout?
6.8.
Oh, my God.
6.8 million. So
is it too late for us to become ADs?
Right? Hey, just publicly fired a guy. You're complaining about how much the buyout is. Right after you publicly just fired a guy that you're going to owe $6.8 million to. I was sitting here going I'm watching this guy going dude, we're 35 seconds into this thing. All right.
It didn't stop
It
there.
didn't stop there. But
Nope.
wait, there's more. He then proceeds to just take the most, without saying his name, start taking kidney shots at Jimmy Sexton. Just kidney shots at Jimmy Sexton.
Sexton's
And
not
Jimmy's
even Brian Kelly's client.
Jimmy's like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
Like
catching strays.
He's just catching strays, and he didn't do anything.
He's a Trace Armstrong client.
So Kelly's a Trace Armstrong client.
Yeah.
Now, Jimbo is Jimmy Sexton.
Sure.
And so he is right. Well, he was in his thinking, he's right. And here's the thing. For the people who don't know, I know you know this, so I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
I would say, I'm not being over numbering this thing. I would say 90% of college coaches are represented by 4 different guys.
Yep.
Okay. Jimmy Sexton, Trace Armstrong, Russ
Campbell,
and then Clint Dowdle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Between those 4 people, probably represent about 90% of the coaches.
It's probably about right. Give or take a few percentage points, sure.
And you'll have like some coaches may not even have an agent, or they got a lawyer that they'll send it to do. But they really don't have like true agent, whatever it is, right?
Right.
A lot of the
And when you say those people, you mean they're firms.
Yes, they're firms, not just them particularly.
So CAA, Russ's firm,
yeah,
Trace Armstrong's firm.
So Clint used to work for Jimmy. I don't know if I can't remember if Trace did or not. I don't think Trace did.
I don't think so.
But I know Clint did. And so now, like usually how Jimmy CAA works is he has Jimmy, and then right now it's Ed Manowitz, and Ed helps manage the coaches. But Jimmy does, like when it's LSU or it's Auburn or it's Ole Miss, like he'll handle the bigger ones.
Yeah.
And then, but they'll kind of work together there. But anyway, long story short, so he's taking kidney shots at Jimmy, and I'm like, hey, like hearing about. I'm going to say.
Hear about yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who's calling. I don't know who's in charge, right? So I don't know who's doing I don't know who is like making the calls, right? So, but at least let's be conservative here. By November the 16th, that's kind of my day when I start. November 16th is going to be the day that I start listening to rumors.
Funny, you just pull that day out of the hat.
I wonder why it's that day.
Huh.
November the 16th.
That's a Sunday, right?
It's a Sunday.
Ah, interesting.
That's when I start listening to who's going where.
What a random date to pull out.
Well, I looked it up earlier. November the 16th is the day. I don't want to hear shit about rumors, who's going where, and all this stuff until November the 16th. That's when I start listening. All right. So this year, next year.
I mean, hypothetically, that's maybe when people would start making some exploratory Zoom calls.
Zoom calls. I'd imagine on November the 16th and November the 17th, and maybe even November the 18th, I imagine there's going to be a lot of Zoom calls on those 3 days.
Interesting. That's random. Wonder why.
I don't know. So those are the 3 days that I would be waiting for something to break. All right.
Grind. Jimmy Sexton's CAA represents James Franklin.
Yes. As well as Hugh Freeze, as well as
a lot of dudes.
Pretty much everybody in the SEC. I would say, I'm trying to remember how many Russ and Trace have. I think Clint's got when Clint left CAA, he got like there was a lot, like they were not battling over clients, but some of the clients that Clint was dealing with him, and it gets confusing a little bit to me. But anyway, long story short, is you're going to have to now all of the candidates to my knowledge, not all, but maybe just about every candidate that LSU is going to go after, Jimmy Sexton is going to be on the other end of that phone.
It's going to be hard to
It's going to be an interesting phone call.
It's going to be difficult to conduct the search without talking to CAA.
Yes, you're not. I can guarantee you this. I will bet anything on this. At some point in time, there will be a representative from LSU that has to get on the phone with Jimmy Sexton about somebody. Is that the safest bet ever?
That's very safe bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
At some point in time. And, look, I'm a petty guy. I am. I'm petty. But it's fun sometimes. Yeah. This message goes out to my guy, Jimmy Sexton, which I like, by the way. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, if you don't mind, will you stick a couple more mil on the buyout just for fun? Just because you can? Whoever it is. Will you just really just bend them over and just give them an extra $2 million on the back end of it? Just because you can. Just because you can. Just be petty for me one time.
He probably won't be.
He won't be, but it would be awesome.
He's a pro, but
hey, it was going to be 40 on the buyout. But we're going to be 42 because you called me out. It's going to be 42 for you, sir.
it was just such a dumb move. It was. And look, I'm a Louisiana native. Grew up there. My parents are from Louisiana. My grandparents from Louisiana. I still have family in Louisiana. I love Louisiana. I do. But we're insane. And we've had some crazy ass politicians over the years. And that dude, I mean, look, I'd love to sit here and tell you that Louisiana doesn't have problems and that the governor has time to focus on nothing but LSU football.
It's important, though.
But we got some issues in Louisiana. We're not exactly flush with cash right now. We got some problems. And it's a really bad look. It's funny, and everybody's, look at the Louisiana governor. But it is in all seriousness for a moment, it is a small window of insight into what I've always said about that job.
Talking about the governor job or the coach job?
The LSU job.
Okay.
I'll never forget sitting in Les Miles' office one day. He had not even just barely started. And he's like, you can tell Les had come to LSU from Oklahoma State. You ever been to Oklahoma?
I have.
People in Oklahoma are great. Really,
Awesome.
Really nice.
Very nice people.
Nice, just by nature.
Yeah. Kind of like Boise a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
And I'm not saying the people in Louisiana aren't nice, but they're different.
I love Louisiana, by the way.
I do too.
I mean, I know you're from there. I've said this. If I could reincarnate myself, I would grow up Cajun. That's kind of my speed. Yeah. I like that.
So it's different though, right?
It's different. No,
I mean,
it's different.
It's a little different going from Stillwater to Baton Rouge. And you could tell Les was like, boy, I was trying to figure this thing out. That job is either a 10 or a 1. It's never anything
like most
in
jobs
between.
These days.
It's getting more and more that way, but that one's extreme.
That was always been like that.
But there are plenty of jobs. Like I cover one that can be a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
This is a 10 or a 1.
Yeah.
There's a 10 or a 1. There's no 5s at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some buyer beware, right? I mean,
All right.
I mean, like if in all seriousness, if John Sumrall, and he won't, and I would never volunteer this unless he's listening to the show. Here's your free advice.
He's probably not. They're playing a little bit. He's probably getting ready to go pregame meal.
If I'm John, and I've got a multitude of options, I realize that LSU is the sexy girl in the room. Okay, I'm not stealing. Go ahead. Go. You knew where I was going. We think
I
alike.
told you think alike. Go ahead. I just told Neal is rubbing off on me. I told Neal before the show, finish your thought, but I said, I literally said this out loud.
As I started, I was like, oh, shit. LSU is the sexy girl in the room.
They're the 10. They're the 10.
You're walking into a room full of prospective bachelorettes. Like you're the bachelor on the show.
Yeah.
And you walk in the first night and there's 25 girls in the room. And you're kind of like a lot of first impressions. You know, you're going to give out the first impression
10.
rose.
Maybe a 12 out of 10.
LSU is, as you said, a smoke show.
Smoke show.
I mean, you look at her and you're like
from the coaching side of me, I'm going to be honest here, the coaching side of me.
Sure.
All right. The coaching side of me, I think it's a top, like for me personally, top 3 job in the country. And probably top 2.
Agreed.
Okay.
I think it can be the top 1.
You could talk me into being at number 1.
The flip side, when it's bad, it's a raging inferno that you can't get out of.
Agree.
You can't get. I mean, it's fire and cobras and gorillas and lions and
snakes on a plane.
It's everything. It's like everywhere you look, it is your worst nightmare, and it's inescapable. And you have to live in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean in a way like everything there is all about. It's very political. Everything's right around you. There's nowhere to breathe. There's nowhere to breathe when it's bad. Now, when it's good, it's amazing. Because everyone loves you. Everyone gives you everything you want. The fans are amazing. You get night games because TV people want your games at night. Everything just kind of is magical when you're winning there. Mardi Gras, everything, the whole deal.
Mardi Gras is awesome.
When you're winning there, it's magical. But back to my analogy. The LSU, when you talk to her, you go, man, I wish I just kept looking at you for a while because you're magnificent. No, and now you're talking, and then you go like you
met the family, dog.
Yeah,
you met the family, or you went over like, you started hooking up with the 12, and everything was going awesome. And she said that third date, she said, hey, why don't you come over to my place? Yeah. Let me cook you dinner.
Yeah.
And you opened up the door, and she had
her mom's there.
Not only is her mom there are like 10 to 20 cats just running around the house.
Yeah.
And it smells like cat shit. You know what I mean?
And cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
You find out quickly that,
mom's drinking Mad Dog 2020, puffing on a freaking Marlboro Red.
And mom looks rough.
And mom looks rough. And you're like
20 years from now, this is me.
You start doing the math in your head, and you're like, I don't know,
good.
Man. I don't know.
This is not good.
Something's not right.
This is not
Something's
good.
not right.
It's not good.
Where's the eject button? You start looking around. You're like, what do I do? And you're like, how hot is she? And we had our whole thing about cat hot, right? We had this whole thing about that. Like, and you're like, is she cat hot? I don't know if she's cat hot because these are cats, plural. Is she cat hot? Is she Marlboro Red hot? You know what I mean? You got to start really researching if that's what you want to get yourself into.
And this is my thing. So there are some other women in the room for John who they're not smoke shows. But they're pretty solid, and they're the ones that the more you get to know them, the more you're like, you know what? She's okay. She's better looking than I thought. You meet the mom, and the mom still looks young.
Yeah, sweet. Can cook.
And you go, I was going to say, she invites you over to cook, and the meal's fantastic. You're like, some bitch, I could get used to this.
And she's got a job.
You meet dad.
And credit card debt.
Yeah, you meet dad, and dad's like, hey, I got a beer for you. And dad.
It's a Diet Miller or it's a Coors.
Dad's cool.
It's a Coors.
It's a Coors. It's a banquet beer, of course. It's 1873. When you drink Coors, you're drinking history.
Just shot a 47.
Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you. Be careful. But yeah, smoke show.
All right, obviously I can't say names or anything. I will tell you this, and as I told Neal before the show.
But am I right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's some girls in the room that
I had a lot of phone calls in the last 24 hours.
Let me go a little further. One further. The smoke show, she's never going to stop looking around. And there's some girls in the room that they are ready. Hey, you're going to be
got a lot of ex-boyfriends as friends.
You're going to be the king of the castle.
She's got ex-boyfriends that are friends.
There's some girls in the room that if you'll treat them well, you will be the king of the castle.
Goes to ladies' night every Tuesday that her ex-boyfriend attends.
Out on girls' night out.
That her boyfriend attends. Is in the old friend group.
You always worry.
Just saying.
Is this the night?
Is this the one? Are you ready to get married? Is this the one? Better have a good prenup. AKA Brian Kelly, shout out. Had a good prenup. That's my guy right there.
No.
$53 million.
I bet he doesn't get anywhere close.
I bet you he gets every penny of it.
Okay. Bet.
I bet you gets every penny of it.
Bet.
It's going to court, though.
Sure.
I'll tell you something later.
Yeah, I can tell you something later, too.
We'll match stories.
Okay.
But anyway, I got a lot of calls in the last 24 hours. That was one of them. Basically, it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why? Why? Somebody actually used the word hand raise guy. Somebody said, where was the hand raise guy before? Like, wrote out why do we talk about that? Why do we talk about that? Yeah, it's going to be, that will come up. I'll just leave it like that. That's going to come up. Don't even get me into the contract stuff. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, governor, I appreciate, like, he's probably a really good governor. He probably is a nice guy. The candidates that you're going after are not going to go, yeah, I'll do that contract.
No.
Jimmy Sexton's going to go, hey, dude, you remember? Like, look, they about to learn about Jimmy Sexton. They about to learn.
Oh, they know. No, the governor doesn't know, but the people at LSU know. Nick Saban.
Governor's about to learn.
Nick Saban was Les.
I can't remember. No, I think Les was Russ, right?
I think Les was a Russ Campbell guy.
I know Nick is, obviously.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy.
Ed Orgeron was Jimmy.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. Kirby's Jimmy.
Ed says he'll come back.
That would be great. I mean, all kidding aside, That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
I would be here for it.
I'd laugh my ass off. It's not happening.
I think
Ed Orgeron said he'd go back as a defensive line coach if Lane gets the job.
imagine that. Anyway. All right.
Bob from Pike Road, desperately trying to change the subject. Bob, you're not following along, but I appreciate the super chat. He says, as to Ty Simpson's NFL draft stock. Bob, when we're sitting in the room and we're just talking about like politics, do you just hey, how about those Tigers?
How about the Braves?
He says, what do you see as Ty Simpson's strengths and weaknesses in relation to his draft stock?
It's like when it comes to quarterbacks and draft, hit me up in January because it's all going to change. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't think there is a quarterback worthy of a number 1 overall draft pick in this class.
Yeah.
I think somebody may do it. It'll be a reach.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get to picks, as we're on coaching change and search, tried to tell y'all, like one of these days, Neal, people are actually going to start listening to me instead of hearing me.
I don't know about that.
Maybe one day
Maybe.
they will actually listen to me.
It's possible.
Instead of hear me.
We'll see.
About 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, whenever that was, they decided to escort James Franklin out of Penn State. Everybody's like, Matt Rhule. Matt Rhule's going to Penn State. Matt Rhule's going to Penn State. Matt Rhule. I don't know why in the hell. Why would he not come to Penn State? He's at Nebraska. We're going to get him. Listen up, some people. Maybe you want to look at this as an example. We're going to get him because he's at Nebraska, and Penn State's the greatest job ever. And we're going to come here, and he will for sure. He played here. Yeah. He's got ties here.
He loves it
here. Why would no one want to come to a place where a coach just took us to the semifinals and we fired him? We opened the door for you. Well, Matt Rhule said, hold my corn, watch this. Signed an extension with Nebraska this afternoon.
Yep. 2-year deal.
2-year deal.
2-year addition,
yeah,
right.
Extended it.
I think through 2031.
Yeah, as long as they could, I think, legally. But here's the deal, and I said this earlier, like, this is the danger. First of all, the first guy, I don't know how long I haven't been doing this part of it very long, but I've been doing this long enough to know that the first name is rarely ever the name.
Well, especially this early, because that gives the current employer time to figure everything out. And look, Matt Rhule's Matt Rhule's one of those people that will tell it like it is.
He's awesome.
And when he tells you that he loves it in Lincoln, he loves it in Lincoln.
So when if you're the big boy on the street, and there are some big boy jobs out there.
There are. We just talked about one.
If you're the big boy on the street, the one thing that you should never do, and this is one of the big, when we've talked about it, it's the con in the pros and cons list of why you don't fire a coach midseason, is immediately you cannot help but who you're actually targeting will eventually get out. And you just threw up smoke signals and you gave a university weeks to raise enough money.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
The move is you fire your coach at the end of the season and you have a coach in by Wednesday, because in the event, this is a serious talk, in the event that Penn State let James Franklin go at the end of the year and then called Matt Rhule on Sunday and gave him the Monday afternoon to answer, Nebraska doesn't have time to raise the money to keep him.
Right.
You just took your number one advantage and just threw it out the window.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know? I mean, it's like it happens every year. That's why it's always ends up like this every year, everywhere.
Just because you give somebody a title doesn't make them smart.
Oh,
Jeffrey Wright said that a long time ago. I'm going to give credit where it's due. Just because someone has a title doesn't make them smart.
It's unbelievable. But
I mean, look, Penn State gained nothing by firing James Franklin when they did. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
And everybody, like the whole thing is like, it's like, oh, well, look at what UCLA did. They got better. Well, they also got beat by 60 points on Saturday. The new shiny penny wears off.
Yeah.
Like, it's not sustainable. You as they say, you revert back to your training.
But even if it makes you a little better in the middle of the year, it doesn't change the fundamental issues of wherever you are as a program. That's why when people talk about the Auburn thing, this isn't about Hugh. I said, hey, look, no matter what you're going to do, I'll let Hugh finish the season. And if it's bad, and it's going to be real bad, and you've already made up your mind, let him wear it.
Yeah, that's going to be – and I got asked – we'll get asked about it 800 times. That whole thing, I think Auburn's very interesting to me. I think Kentucky's interesting to me for various reasons.
Yep.
But with both of those deals right there, let's say this. Let's say Auburn acts emotional. And shout out to John Cohen. He hasn't yet, right? If they've had the opportunity to do it already, right?
No,
After the Missouri game.
He's doing the right thing right now.
If he went ahead and did it,
keeping his powder very dry.
If he went ahead and did it, okay, like I said before, nobody is making a decision today.
Mm-mm.
And you wake up and, like, let's say Auburn opened today, okay?
Okay, sure.
Where's Auburn in the pecking order of coaches or coaching searches?
I don't know.
At absolute the best, you can have a logical conversation. It's fourth.
Okay.
That's at best.
Sure.
Because the coach is going to go to Florida, LSU, and Penn State before he goes to Auburn. Agree or disagree?
I mean, I generally agree. I think it varies person to person, but sure.
I mean, maybe it's somebody with Penn State or not, Penn State connections. But
look, I have a really different opinion on a lot of this, which is I don't know that all of the I watch people, and this isn't an Ole Miss take, but I watch people do the job ranking thing, and I'm like, hey, what y'all basing that on?
Well, I'm basing mine on new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I know you are. I go, what are y'all basing that on? I had this conversation with someone today, and he was like, well, tradition. I was like, well, define tradition.
Oh, you can't talk. No, that part.
You can't. They're done.
Nobody's listening.
And I said, dude,
do you look at the do you watch college football?
I'm like, these kids don't care.
You're not talking to anybody. It drives me. It's.
I said, are you the Yankees or the Pirates? Do you have the most money or the least money?
Yeah, I mean,
my opinion.
By the way, I want to get some props out here. I got to listen to your show yesterday with Walker Jones.
Yeah,
best show ever been done on this network.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
That was first of all, I think Walker is elite at what he does.
Yeah.
That was a very good show. If you haven't gone and watched it, please go back to MPW Digital.
It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons I tell Ole Miss people. I told one today who we were talking. It was a friend. We were having a rational conversation. He was agreeing. All the angst with Ole Miss people, I think it's ill-founded. Number one, I don't know that he's going to leave. He might not. I don't know.
Well, he doesn't know if he's.
And number two, if he does leave, he's not. That doesn't make him the Antichrist. It means he just made a decision to leave.
Some people will take it that way.
Yeah, of course. But you have an elite chancellor. I think you have an elite athletics director. And I think you have an elite person running your collective. And that's really all that matters.
The only I'm going to be 100% transparent.
Yeah.
In the event that he leaves, the only thing that would prevent them from getting it would have been really nice. It'd have been really nice if I was here, and we had everything pulling in the same direction like they have it pulling now.
Yeah.
I'm not telling state secrets here. It was not the case when I was there.
Of course not.
Never was.
That's my point.
It helps. Okay, I've told you things privately that would blow people's mind. That limited some things.
That's my point. They're maximizing right now. They've got everybody pulling in the same direction.
Glenn Boyce has gotten there.
Yeah.
Keith, they kind of basically got there within a week of each other.
Sure.
Or whatever. But they have, and then when you added, and I've said this, and I've said it on your board, I think when you were on the other place, what Walker, like the person that doesn't get enough credit for what's happened at Ole Miss is Walker Jones.
Of course. Agreed.
He's the one person that does, like Keith gets credit, Glenn Boyce gets credit, obviously Lane gets credit.
The people who got ahead with them on their collective.
Walker changed everything here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Walker changed everything here. And so he doesn't get even 100th of the credit he deserves.
Denson Hollis does a great job there. Yeah.
They've got whole group.
They've got
changed.
multiple people that are pulling everything in the same direction, that are smart, that look at things analytically, that have sort of enabled Lane to coach and to do his thing and to make decisions, and they help with putting valuations on people and sticking to it. They've done a really, really good job.
The answers were, when you ask for things that would make you better, it used to be no.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we don't have it right now. I will find a way.
They've given him.
I will find a way.
They've basically given him everything that he wants. Yeah. They're going to pay him whatever he wants. If he leaves, it will be because he's decided that he wants to do something new, which is absolutely, this, people get mad at me. It's his prerogative.
Yeah, no,
He has every
his
right
life.
in the world to finish the season and decide that he wants to do something new.
Yeah, and then here's the other thing, and I'll say
And
this.
I'm not talking between the lines.
No.
Don't read into it. I have no idea. I'm telling you, I don't think he knows.
He don't.
I think he wants to.
It's not a stretch.
I think he wants to get to the end of the season and see what the deal is. And it's one of the reasons why I say with Lane on these jobs, you and I haven't really talked about this. In a world where Lane wants to leave, okay, timing could be a problem. I mean,
well, I think that is the problem.
if they make the playoffs, he's playing on December 19th or 20th.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And if they win, he's playing on January the 1st. And I don't know how many of these schools can wait till January the 2nd to hire a coach. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to say a minute ago, and I got sidetracked, is the only thing the only negative in the event that Lane were to leave. The only negative about the Ole Miss job, there's only one, and it's like, man, do I really want to go follow that?
Oh yeah,
that would
Lane.
be the only question.
Yeah, you're going to be compared to Lane.
And so you got to go find a dude that's like, hell yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You got to find a competitive dude, right?
Yeah.
It's like, because there will be some coaches that like, hey, shit, I don't know. So that's the only deal. All right, you know what time it is, Neal?
Yeah, it's time for us to pay a few bills. I mentioned Coors since its inception in 1873. Coors Banquet has been brewed in the same tradition of the original 150-year-old recipe. Banquet is crafted with 100% Rocky Mountain water. So when you're enjoying a banquet, man, you're drinking history. I mean, you're drinking the beer that's been enjoyed since 1873. 1873.
It's a minute.
Fantastic. Put it in your cooler this weekend, wherever you're headed. Or if you're just hanging out, watching the games, with the World Series coming back on tomorrow night.
How about them Blue Jays?
How about those Blue Jays? A lot of stuff. Open a Coors. Open it. This is the perfect weather.
2 home runs, first 3 pitches.
Perfect weather for a Coors, man. Like I'm sitting over there looking at them right now. I'm not far from having
that rain, total body fuel refrigerator.
Rain,
you got
total body fuel. Got
Coors
rain,
in there.
Got rain and Coors. What more could you possibly want in your life? Have a Coors.
Man, if I didn't have something to do, I'd crash one of them things open right now.
And maybe you're like, hey, I don't want a beer right this moment. I need something a little stronger. We got you covered. We do. How about 47 vodka? Look at that. Look at that. The gold flakes. Look at those. 47 vodka. The vodka's smooth. The bottle's bold.
It's probably actually free because you probably get more money in gold than it does the whole bottle cost.
That's a great point.
Mean, could be free. It's like risk-free vodka.
Yeah, for a limited time, the deal is unbeatable. 47 Vodka's Presidential Gold Edition, complete with gold flakes.
Some people say it's the greatest vodka ever made.
That's what they say. And an engraved cork. It's now nearly 50% off. Friends are stocking up. Your liquor shelf deserves this. Go to 47vodka.com right now.
Some people say the greatest engraver ever.
And get the vodka that drinks like a statement. It's made in MAGA country. It's proud of it. 47 Vodka.
I wonder if old J.D. Vance had a bottle of it heading back to Washington last night after he spoke.
He was impressive. I don't think so. I don't think he drinks anymore. No, he drinks beer.
He may have it.
He'd be a fun guy to have a beer with.
Oh, yeah.
I like J.D. Vance. He was impressive.
No.
I bet he could give some life advice. J.D.
I bet he could.
I bet he could.
I bet he's on the phone with the governor, Jeff Landry, today.
He could help Jeff Landry. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, here's life advice. Shut up. This is presented by Cole Walters of State Farm Insurance. Cole is licensed in auto, home, life, health, business, and pet insurance for the whole states of Georgia and Alabama. You can contact Cole at 706-525-7850. You can also find him online at ColeWaltersInsurance.com. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking to get out of corporate America, I mean, maybe you like, hey, I this AD thing is just too much. I need, you know what? I don't want to be an AD. Scott Woodward goes, I don't want to be an AD anymore. I mean, I've been castrated. I just want to run a franchise. He should call Andy Ludicky.
He'll have $6.8 million to put towards it.
He would.
You should call him.
Think of the capital that he could think of the franchises he could buy.
I mean, maybe he should buy Canes.
But he'd want to buy the right one. He'd want to buy the right one. So you would get in touch with Andy. If he's interested in learning about buying a business or a franchise, Andy could help him. Longtime board member, diehard college football fan, franchise veteran. Andy will work with you to help you find a franchise or business that meets your skill sets and goals. 100% free, no-brainer for those of you wanting to get into business ownership. It's Andy at myperfectfranchise.net or 404-973-9901. And one more to tell you about. Brought to you by Bank First. It's the hometown bank. Hey, Scott's got he's going to get his money. $6.8 million. You don't put that under the mattress. No.
We're starting to sound like Ricky Talladega Nights outtakes.
It's the hometown bank with people who understand the needs of the community. Bank First. That means local decisions, local support, local folks who care if your kid made the team or, hell, if your son became the coach. At Bank First, they're not just bankers, they're neighbors and friends. Unless you're losing, then they hate your guts. Whether you're buying a home, starting a business, or just need someone to explain what APR actually means, they're right there down the street. Give Gant Boone a call at 662-310-0204 to learn more. Visit bankfirstfs.com. Bank First with locations in Oxford, Starkville, Hattiesburg, Tuscaloosa. It's member FDIC, equal housing lender, bank NMLS 454063.
It is time for Make It Rain Thursday. All right, I had to, while you're getting your stuff ready here, we didn't talk about this Monday, thank goodness. We both struggled a little bit last week. You went 4-8 last week.
Oh.
The good news is you went 4-7.
Oh.
I went 3-8, but I did hit my money line, so you still gained on me a little bit because it wasn't a 2-point money line, it was a 1-point money line. So now going into this week, Neal, you are 52, 41-1. You're plus 12.9 units. I am 48, 45-1. I am plus 7.46 units. So you got about a 5.5 unit advantage on me going into this week.
All right. That's great. That's awesome.
So you got
sure,
your little.
I will find a way to blow that.
Brother, like all kidding aside, last week, that was the worst NFL Sunday I have ever had in my life. I couldn't buy a game. I mean, it was awful. That was the worst one I've ever had in my life. So hopefully we get that back on track this week. We did win Monday Night Football and hit a parlay on Tuesday night. And then I almost hit me a parlay again last night. I had Jacksonville State minus 3.5, and they won by 3. So I was half a point away from going back-to-back parlays. So I was about to have a really good week. But
I decided I'm gonna have a Coors.
Let's do it.
Why the hell not?
Why not?
Why not?
I would if I didn't have to drive and have something.
I don't have to drive.
I know you don't.
Let's got a podcast.
Just do it. All right, Neal, are you ready to go with your first pick?
Yep. Let me go first.
Let me pour that for you.
No, I got it. Just making sure there's nothing in there. I don't know how.
Just drink it out of the can, man.
Just pouring it into a glass like a civilized human.
Well, that's not what we're here. I mean, I thought you were from Louisiana.
I've been gone a minute.
Okay.
Gained some civilization here in Mississippi. I've been in Alabama too. I mean, the most civilized places on earth.
You've run the trifecta, brother. All right, your first college pick, sir.
What they say is to ride a heater. You know who's been on a heater for me picks?
Who dat?
My Vanderbilt Commodores. My Vanderbilt Commodores. Clark Lee, most handsome man in college football. Diego Pavia, Jerry Kill, my friend Barton Simmons. I don't know how they're not favored. I started to take this as my money line, but I'm just going to start here. Give me Vanderbilt plus 2.5 at Texas. I'm telling you. I think Vandy's going to Tennessee playing for a playoff bid at the end of the season, and I'm all in. Give me the doors.
All right, very interesting game. I will move. I got a little bit of a pool, some wiggle room here. I got 3 games. That was one of them. I was going to take Vanderbilt money line as my pick, but since you got it, I won't. I'll move.
Okay.
Here's the interesting. So it's 2.5. I am betting Vanderbilt plus 2.5.
Okay.
Personally. Very interesting game here, man, for many reasons besides the spread deal here. I've said this. I will continue to say it. Okay. We talked about it Monday. Emotions are running high. Let Texas lose at home to Vanderbilt. then have to go on the road to Georgia and then finish the season at home against Texas A&M.
Diana Rossini might be riding again.
If they get if it goes bad there, like if they lose to Texas A&M after losing to Vanderbilt in back-to-back home games, dude, they actually got the money.
All right.
To be pissed off.
Another reason some coaches might be waiting a little bit.
No, why would you say such a thing?
Just telling you.
I'm just telling you, you're not wrong.
Hook 'em.
Because that would be, you know how I was talking about LSU was in my top 2 for sure. You know who that other one would be?
Texas. And by the way, when you walk into the bachelorette room and there's Texas, you're like, oh my dear God.
She's a 26 out of 10.
You say, I've never seen anything like that.
Some people say it's the most beautiful thing ever. I mean, just saying. All right.
Now, she's high maintenance.
High maintenance. But she's only got one cat. She's only got one cat.
Yeah.
And then,
her dad's a piece of work now.
Dad's a piece of work. Hey,
when he tells you he'll kill you, he means it.
Before I met my wife, I was dating. I got to tell this story real quick because it's just how I work, how my CTE brain works. Before I met my wife, probably about a year before I met my wife, I was dating. It was 2 years. I was a freshman. I was dating this girl.
Yep.
10, Neal.
Yep.
10.
Okay.
After a football game, me and my roommate was really good friends. Like, went to high school with this girl. That's how I met her. And so we dated for like a month or so, maybe 2 months. 10, Neal. 10. And I went to shake her dad's hand. First time I ever met the guy. I go to shake his hand, and he goes, boom. And he puts his, damn near hit me, and left his fist on my forehead like this.
I'm out.
And I went, and he goes, "You're not very smart, are you, boy?" I said, "Excuse me?" He says, "I'm trying to be nice, okay?"
Yeah.
All right. I'm in shape at the time.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You're not very smart, are you, boy?" And I said, well, I am majoring in mechanical engineering, but your point?" He goes, "That's how we measure how smart cows are right there. That's how we measure how smart cows are. You're not very smart, are you, boy?" I went, "Check, please."
Yeah, I'm out.
In the that'd have been 1996, in the 1996 version, wishy. That was it. Didn't call her. That was the ghosting version of.
Yep.
She wasn't worth it, dog.
No.
Wasn't worth it. All right, Neal.
It's never that good.
Yeah, my first pick, Neal. My first pick.
Yes.
Can you check a line for me right here? I don't want to cheat you. The Kansas State Wildcats are hosting the Texas Tech Red Raiders on Saturday. My first pick, give me the Texas Tech Red Raiders -7 at Kansas State. I've already placed a bet, so that's what I've placed it at. On betonline.ag, check your links on Twitter or Instagram. No, 7?
Yep.
Texas Tech -7. It's been moving a lot.
Okay.
Texas Tech -7 at Kansas State will be pick number 1 for your boy.
All right. My second pick. SMU and Miami are playing in Miami.
I think it's at SMU.
Oh, that's right. It is. It's even better. It makes more sense. Well, I wrote this down, thinking, why'd you write this down? 12.5. Give me SMU plus 12.5 against the Canes.
Yeah, I gotta stay out of this one. Quick U versus quick U.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not representing neither of my clients.
Neither of your clients. Yeah, can't pick that one. Quick U versus quick U. All right. Which really kills my picks on this show. By the way, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, when they play each other, I can't pick them. It's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have.
All right, Neal. I say that, I'm about to do it right now. The Mississippi State Bulldogs are traveling to Fayetteville.
Yep.
They're taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Been a tough time in the family chat last week.
I bet.
It was a tough time.
Tough time.
A couple of people in my family are pretty big Arkansas fans who do not like your friend Hugh.
Well, they can join the long line. There's a long line there.
There's a long
line there. But Neal,
Caroline does not like Hugh Freeze.
Neal,
Turns out when you say shit about someone's dad that's completely bullshit and kind of makes life miserable, Hugh, kids kind of hold that against you.
Yeah. But we're not talking about Auburn right here. We're talking about Mississippi State going to Arkansas.
Okay.
The Mississippi State is 4.5-point underdogs. And guess what, Neal?
It's too much.
It's too much. Give me the Mississippi State Bulldogs plus 4.5.
100%.
Like,
100%.
I feel like I'm being tricked here a little bit by Vegas because they've taken Tennessee to overtime. They've taken Texas to overtime. They had the last play against Florida. They're so close.
Yep. And Arkansas has been close too, but it's different.
Taylor Green's has been hurt, and it's shown the last couple of weeks. You know, he's banged up. He's not hurt. He's banged up.
Yeah.
Had a tough deal against Auburn last week, offensively.
Yeah, he did.
Give me Mississippi State plus 4.5. Even if Arkansas wins, I think this game's a field goal game. You know what I mean? Like, if Arkansas beats them, I think it's by field goal. Give me Mississippi State plus 4.5.
Okay. All right. Going to the Big Ten for a minute.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Coming off a rough one.
Gophers.
Coming off a rough one.
Rough one. I know, so rough that
Hey, by the way, I know we'll talk about them next week probably.
You know
but your Iowa Hawkeyes pretty good, by the way. They're nobody's talking about them. They're good.
They are.
Nobody's talking about them. They're good, dude.
They are good.
And they're like, tells you everything you need to know about the AP poll, by the way. They're 0%.
Still not in it.
They're not in it.
You know what? I'm going to skip this one for a minute. I'm all over the place on my stupid picks, man. Nope, Neal, just stick to your gut. Minnesota's bad. You know who's worse? Michigan State.
Yeah, that one's going to get weird too, by the way.
Give me the Gophers. Give me the Gophers -3.
Yeah, check out East Lansing here.
Okay.
If this one goes the way you want it to go.
Okay.
Be aware in East Lansing.
All right, Gophers -3.
All right, my third pick, Neal. Knoxville, Tennessee. On Saturday night. We have an elimination game.
Oh, yes, we do.
We have an elimination game.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page here. Go ahead.
What number do you have? Just tell me the number.
3.
Okay. So we'll make this one quick. Elimination game. Playoff elimination game on Saturday night, 6:30, ABC.
Yep.
The Oklahoma Boomer Sooner is traveling to Vol Nation. Vol Nation really beat up on the back end.
Did you see where McShay says this is the lock of the week? This is Oklahoma's the lock of the week?
Wow. Good for him.
I know.
And I don't know if I disagree with him or not. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Tennessee's got 3 DBs. They're already beat up. They're like, I mean, I'm playing DB for Tennessee at this point in time. Are you going to do it too? You going to get her friend too?
We did not do show prep.
Yeah, no show prep here if you can't tell.
Go ahead. I'm good. I can do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because I'm out of ulterior motives here.
Okay.
Oklahoma, everybody's like, Mateer's going to throw it and this and that. And da-da-da. It's Knoxville. It's Saturday night. It's a blackout game. Oklahoma has not scored 30 points in an SEC game since they joined. Do you know that?
I do.
They have not scored 30 points and everybody's assuming they're going to go in there and score all these points.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Tennessee -3 at home against Oklahoma. Like,
same. Agreed.
I don't know how you can look at this game and go, and I may be dead ass wrong, and Oklahoma goes in there and wins on the road, but like 6:30 night game in Knoxville, and you haven't scored. No matter what defense they've played, they have not scored.
Yep.
I like Tennessee to basically, and then look, I'm just going to tell you here too.
Yep.
You may give you another one.
Sure.
If this one if they go into Knoxville and lose this game with what they got coming up,
I know.
Start getting weird in Norman too.
I know, and that's a job that's coveted. A lot of people would look at that job and go, sign me up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think emotions are running high these days. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, nothing surprises me more.
Hey, I think someone's looking for you outside. You might want to go see what's going on.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't see him.
It's okay. I mean,
did they call you or something?
Yeah, someone said, hey,
all right, I'll be right back.
Could Tyler step out for a minute? While Tyler's stepping away, I will tell you that we are brought to you by our good friends at Outdoor Underwriters. Everybody loves the outdoors, but you want to make sure your hunt club or timberland is covered. Outdoor Underwriters provides the insurance you need at a price that makes sense for you. Outdoor Underwriters provides liability protection for occurrences. Hello, Joker.
Hello, Neal.
Hello, Joker. Joker, you like the outdoors?
Well, I was just outside with the Outdoor Underwriters people outside, and they wrote me a great insurance policy for all of my outdoor activities in Boulder this weekend.
That's great.
It was great.
I'm glad.
I appreciate them. They're basically covering my bet this weekend. I wrote a policy. They're going to cover my wager this weekend. So shout out to Outdoor.
Oh,
shout out.
Fantastic people, aren't they?
Great people.
Great people. They also provide, I don't know if you knew this, Joker, but they also provide standing timber insurance, timberland liability, prescribed burn coverage, guides and outfitters.
They're taking care of my campfire this weekend.
There you go. Consulting foresters. They're endorsed by the National Deer Association.
They're also endorsed by Gotham,
Wild Turkey Federation, Alabama Forest Owners Association, and the Forest Associations of Florida, Gotham, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Jeff Landry's proud state of Louisiana. You can access these products through those association websites, or
Boudin and Dirty Rice.
You can call Outdoor Underwriters at 866-961-4101 or online at outdoorund.com.
Hello, Neal.
Hello, Joker.
Neal, it's been a while. You know, I swap places with Tyler. He's down there writing his Outdoor Underwriters policy right now. So
Yeah.
I told him I'd come in here. I would handle this.
He's the big outdoors guy.
Big outdoors
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, he loves it.
You know, he's with County Line Campers, Outdoor Underwriters. He's got his thing going.
Absolutely.
He's getting his new 26 Gulfstream. He's ready. He's getting everything taken care of.
Yeah, if he can trade it in, get his whole thing back.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
And it's only like $14,999.
$14,999.
Check them out at countylinecampers.com. That's where I found them.
Right there in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Yeah, I saw it on the internet.
Yep.
Then I went down to exit 38 on I-10.
Yep.
And hey,
did you watch the videos? You watched the videos online for a while?
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Miss Destiny?
Miss Destiny and Rod and all the people down at County Line Campers.
Yeah.
But Neal.
Hair looks good today.
Thank you. And look, I've been working on it, product.
Yeah.
But Neal, Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, actually, the Arizona Wildcats are traveling to Boulder.
Yes, they are.
They are 4.5-point favorites. And guess what? Is that what you got over there?
I have it at 4.
I'll take it at 4.
There you go.
And guess what, Neal? It's not enough! It's not enough, as Tyler likes to say. Neal, do you realize that last week, Colorado went to Utah, and they had negative 18 yards offense in the first half?
I did. That's not good.
Did you see where it took them 63 seconds of communication between the offensive coordinator and the quarterback to call quarterback sneak? Did you see the offensive line and the quarterback arguing as their hand was in the dirt about if he should be under center or not? It is falling apart in Boulder. Give me the Wildcats all over the Boulder dudes in Colorado Saturday afternoon.
You know, Joker, sometimes I don't agree with Siskey, but in this case, I agree with you. You're excellent at what you do. I have the exact same thing here on my trusty little.
Oh, boy.
Give me Arizona minus the 4 at Colorado. I agree with you completely.
I will go talk to Outdoor Underwriters and see if they can get you a policy as well to cover your wager.
I would love a policy. I'd love a policy for my let's see what I because listen, I don't. You never know when you're going to be in a tree stand, like mobile equipment. Because if I'm going to go out camping, I want my 4-wheelers and stuff, but I want to be insured.
Awesome, Neal. You have a wonderful day, and happy Halloween to all the trick or treaters out there.
Happy Halloween.
Look out for all the jokers because they're not real. They're not real like me. Look out for all of my imposters, and do not let them pick Arizona tomorrow. Arizona minus 4 for me and Neal. I'll talk to you Monday. Take care.
Joker, take care. Good seeing you. That was the Joker. Doesn't make it. It's not a weekly appearance, but he shows up here and there. It's always interesting. Tyler leaves, and here comes the Joker. And
what's up, dude?
Hey, man.
Did
you get your insurance policy?
Yeah, I got the policy out there.
You got it all worked out?
Yeah, I passed the Joker going downstairs. It's awesome. Great job.
One of the things I love about Outdoor Underwriters is that when you need them to, they'll just show up at your house, and you just sign it up right there.
It's unbelievable. They do house calls. All right, Neal.
I think the Joker had gotten into some 47
He did.
Kind of felt that way. I wasn't pushing, but.
All right, my last pick, Neal.
Yep.
That was your fifth one.
That was my fifth. Yep.
My last pick. I saved this for last so we wouldn't lose all of our viewers here.
Oh, golly.
Our show's going to be canceled now.
Oh, no.
Neal, the Ole Miss Rebels are hosting the South Carolina Gamecocks.
They are.
And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but Ole Miss, they're not beating SEC opponents by 2 scores.
Ole Miss has played 5 SEC games so far this year. They've won 4, lost
Yeah.
1. All 5 of their games in the league have been 1-score games.
And do you know what the line in this game is?
It is a 2-score line. It is 12 and a half.
12 and a half
12 and a half
points.
points, yes. Game.
12 and a half points. So you're telling me
Last year, the Rebels won this game by 20 some odd
Yeah.
points. I don't remember exactly the
Yeah.
score.
something over there.
Yep.
Got after him pretty good. Sellers wasn't like 100% or an ankle or something that game.
Yeah.
Got hurt in that game or something.
Seems
I
like,
can't remember.
They were not, it was not a particularly competitive game. Ole Miss left a lot of points on the board. That was, it felt like a blowout.
Yeah. So you're telling me that you're giving me South Carolina and 2 scores versus a team that hasn't won by 2 scores.
That is
That's what you're telling me?
exactly what Vegas is proposing as a wager.
And Ole Miss is favored by 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Guess what, Neal? It's not enough.
Oh.
Give me the Ole Miss Rebels
Wow.
minus 12 and a half at home on
Oh.
Saturday night.
How about that?
Yeah, I just,
Really?
yeah,
Oh.
I'm in.
Okay.
I think this is a 14, 20-point game somewhere in there. I think they cover.
Okay. That'd be good for my column because I'm.
It'd be great for your column.
I'd love to get done a little quicker these days. Ole Miss has slowed me down from a get done standpoint because they keep playing close games.
Yeah, I think.
Jeez, it's like nobody loves me. Either win big or lose big. Don't do this play around in the middle thing.
South Carolina's got this thing. They got some inner things going on as far as with Shula and all that stuff. I think they put a lot. They're in the middle of like a hell of a stretch.
Former Ole Miss head coaching candidate Mike Shula.
Yeah. They're in the middle of this stretch that they're playing all these ranked
Both
teams.
college and NFL sources confirmed that he was a candidate.
Okay. I think
Yep.
they're playing on the road. They got a lot of things going inside. There's a lot of emotional energy spent on that game last week against Alabama. I think Ole Miss, I like the matchup. I think the only thing where South Carolina proposes a problem on defense is on the edge rushes, but like Lane knows that and Lane can scheme around it.
Yeah. The
I-
question on the spread here, I think Ole Miss wins. The question I have on the spread is just, can Ole Miss's defense stop these busts? They're giving points away with these just coverage busts, man.
I agree, but I've said this.
If you watch Pete's Pigskin preview, you'll see Oklahoma
plenty.
Oklahoma had dudes running wide open.
I just don't think South Carolina has the guys besides Nick Harbor that can make explosive plays.
Yeah, there's no Isaiah Satania on this team.
And Nick Harbor is a down the field guy. Pete knows that. I think they can put pressure on him. Like, he is a guy in this game you cannot allow to get clean releases. Okay,
Yeah.
that's just who he is. He's almost like a similar version to DK Metcalf in college. Like, if you want to stop him, you got to get your hands on him. DK was really good at not allowing that to happen. This guy's going to run straight up, a little stiff in the hips, but like his big play against Alabama, he is untouched. You're letting a guy that's 240 pounds run untouched.
Yeah, he becomes a locomotive.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And so that's why if you watch him, it's goes, it's post, it's drag routes. If they can keep him contained, and Pete knows what he's doing. I like Ole Miss to win this game,
Okay.
man.
How
I like
about
them to
that?
win it big at home.
Okay.
All right, it's time for the money line.
You know, you mentioned Matt Rhule.
Ooh, I like it.
You mentioned Matt
I
Rhule.
do. That's my guy.
Matt Rhule
Quickie clients.
decided in October to say, hey, you know what? Staying here in Husker land. I'm a Husker. I'm a corn Husker. Got USC coming to town. Little contrast of styles. Lincoln Riley heading to Lincoln to face Matt Rhule and the Huskers. Nebraska's a 6-point dog at home. And I think they're winning. Give me Nebraska plus 185.
Like it.
Huskers. I'm not sure I've ever bet on the Huskers.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Here we go.
All right, my original money line was going to be the Vanderbilt money line.
Okay.
I have since changed it because you took them.
Okay.
All right, these guys.
This is next one. This was on my list. I worried
Neal,
about the travel.
The travel.
I mean, they're at home.
They're at home. That's why I'm taking them.
Right.
Cal is hosting Virginia Saturday, and it's an afternoon game.
Yeah.
In the
Cavaliers very quietly in the race. They have one loss. They have one loss.
Let me tell you while we're on Virginia.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what kind of is bullshit a little bit. Is they do have one loss.
Yeah.
Do you know who the one loss is to?
I don't remember.
North Carolina State.
Okay.
Do you know that the reason that it's kind of bullshit is, do you know that game does not count as an ACC game?
Oh.
So that's this whole like ACC title game picture.
Yep.
Okay, with tiebreakers and all that
stuff.
stuff.
But if I'm Virginia, I don't want to go to the title game.
You better, because it may be your only chance to get in.
At 11-1
in the ACC.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying.
I'm telling you, man.
There's going to be. My point is, in the ACC's got a bigger problem than the SEC. They're going to have more teams in that area.
I know.
And you may have to go the SMU route where they went to the title game but lost. You may have to get there.
I love you, but I'm afraid, and I'm afraid you and others are not giving this committee enough credit for being a bunch of idiots.
No, I'm talking about the ACC spots.
I know.
What are you going to take? You got Virginia, Louisville, Georgia Tech, and Miami. You going to take Virginia over any of those teams right now? Are they going to have 4 ACC teams in?
No,
if they all have the same record?
No, but I worry about 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they should have 1.
They better get there. To my point is, they better get to the game to have it to be like if you're not in the game, you're gonna have a tough time.
Let me be clear to people. I pray I'm wrong. I hope 10-2 SEC teams get in because I think they deserve it.
I think it's gonna work itself out.
I just think if the numbers are wrong, a 10-2 SEC team's getting left out. That's my opinion. We'll see.
You definitely can get there. I think it's going to take care of itself.
I hope I'm wrong. And if you're right.
If Oklahoma beats Tennessee could beat Vandy.
Sure.
A lot of stuff can happen.
Sure.
By the way, thank you to whoever sent, somebody emailed, because I heard Chase talking about it on the show, this like tiebreaker scenario computer thing. Somebody emailed the McCready and Siskey show the same link or whatever.
Yep.
Very interesting. I was playing with it. One of the Ole Miss fans was asking me on TikTok how to get Ole Miss in the game. It's so finicky, Neal. It could come down to Alabama, LSU. If LSU beats Alabama, let's say Alabama goes 1-1 against LSU and Auburn.
Okay.
It could come down to a scenario where the one loss would be to LSU, and they could beat Auburn. Ole Miss would be in. But they could also go 1-1 and beat LSU, but beat LSU, but lose to Auburn, and Ole Miss would be out. Like, it's that finicky about the SEC title game.
Yeah.
Like, it's bizarre. For those that have to cover this stuff, I feel bad for you. All right. But here's where I'm going. Give me the Cal Bears at home.
Okay.
Plus 160 against Virginia. I think the travel. I'm not there with Virginia. I don't think they're. I think they're the lesser of the
almost
teams.
Lost to UNC.
And Florida State, and then they.
Yeah.
I'm just not there.
These things typically work themselves out.
But I would be shocked if they're
as the great philosopher Houston Nutt once said, they remember
what
November.
You do in November.
They remember November.
All right, it's NFL time.
All right, let's roll through these NFL ones real quick because you need to get moving, or otherwise you're not going to get there in time.
Yep.
I'm going with the hot team. Give me the Indianapolis Colts -3 at Pittsburgh. Colts are just playing really, really good football. Steelers are not. Give me the Colts.
Heard an interesting stat this morning on one of the shows I listened to. I can't remember which one it was. Do you know, it may have been the Coach JB show. Do you know that the Colts offense is on pace to be the most efficient offense in the history of the National Football League? I mean, points per possession?
I'm not surprised.
It's wild. They haven't played in many teams, but there you go. All right, Neal, I'm going to start this off. Give me the Denver Broncos at the Houston Texans -1.5.
Yep. I'll save us a minute and tell you I've got this one too.
Okay. I like Denver. I think Denver's playing well. I'm just not there on Houston yet, but I'm there. Game number 2 for me. Pick 2 for me then.
Yep.
I'm starting this bad boy off tonight. The Miami Dolphins are hosting the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson coming back tonight.
The Inconsistency Bowl.
Very. I'm taking give me the Miami Dolphins +7.5 tonight hosting the Ravens. I think Lamar's going to play. I just find it hard to believe they're going to cut him loose in the running game with him coming in with a hamstring issue.
Yeah.
I think that helps Miami. Give me the Dolphins +7.5, and they've played well at home. They just have played like shit on the road. But so give me the Dolphins plus 7.5 at home versus Ravens.
I think we have a couple of repeats. This is going to go pretty quickly. All right, my next pick, I'm staying with hot teams. I'm just riding hot teams.
Okay.
The New England Patriots at home against the Atlanta Falcons.
Talking about inconsistent.
Yep. Give me the Patriots. I'm going to lay 5.5. The way they're playing,
Yeah, I thought about it, man.
they enjoy winning.
I'm just staying away from the Falcons. I think I'm over on the Falcons. Like I bet on them.
Well, they look like a Super Bowl team one week, and they look like
I've won one game with
junior
them.
varsity high school team the next.
The only game I've won with them all year, even personally, was when they played the Vikings. They get beat by 30-0 at Carolina. They get destroyed last week. I just don't know. All right, Neal. Talking about hot team, it seems I think gets under the radar a little bit.
I think I know where you're going.
Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars minus 2.5 against Vegas.
I thought about that one hard. Should have done it, but I didn't. So I'm not gonna deviate now.
Yeah, the Raiders are coming on a little bit, starting to play a little bit better on offense, but I think there's just a giant disparity there. I think the Jags, and like it's not, you and I have both been there. The home field advantage at Las Vegas is not really a home field advantage.
No.
It's kind of like the LA thing at SoFi.
Yep. I'd like to go back though.
Yeah, this is like a destiny trip for the fans. You know, a lot of those guys will show up. Give me the Jags minus 2.5 in Vegas.
I like it. I think you and I are on the same page on this one. There's a real world where Joe Flacco doesn't play for Cincinnati, and they end up going back to Browning, and they're just inept in that scenario. Meanwhile, the Bears have a pulse.
They got one more chance with me. And I'm fixing to do it with you.
And this is my last. I'm with you. This is my last.
Your last chance.
Caleb, this is it, buddy. All right.
You did me dirty last week.
Caleb, if we're gonna be a thing, it's Sunday, or else this is over.
This is it. This is your last shot.
This is it. There won't be another chance. Give me the Bears, Caleb. -3 at Cincinnati.
It's -2.5 now.
All right.
I've already placed a bet actually.
Take it.
And I'm rolling with him. My fourth pick is the Bears -2.5 at Cincinnati. It's the same thing. Joe Flacco has a shoulder issue. Now, I will say this. If you're a fantasy team guy and Joe Flacco, if you're not freaking just blindly, I don't care what he costs on whatever you play, your fantasy or whatever, Jamar Chase has got 53 targets in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 20 2 weeks ago.
Joe Flacco
literally is closing his eyes and throwing that bitch up to 1.
Joe Flacco calls home he goes, I get to play with Jamar Chase. As long as I get to do it, I'm throwing in the ball.
Like, AJ, it was funny. We need to get AJ to talk about it. But, like, AJ was something about coverage or something one time in the game. I said, hey, bro. I said, anytime you're in doubt, okay, anytime you're in doubt, just throw that bitch up to Coop and listen for the crowd to roar. Yeah. I mean, like, and that's kind of how it is with Jamar Chase. Darn the coverage. I don't care if they're playing 2-man. I don't care if they're bracketing him.
There's a reason.
I don't care.
Hey, there's a reason Joe Flacco's still employed.
Yeah.
He's not stupid.
I don't care. I don't care if they're trapping. I don't care if they're collisioning. Close your eyes. Throw that bitch to Jamar and listen for the crowd to roar.
I mean, think what you will. He's a smart dude. All right, my last one's just a rule. I don't like this pick. I'll freely tell you that I don't like this pick, but I have a rule.
Okay.
And I'm a rule follower. If you offer me the Buffalo Bills at home and points, I take them.
Ooh, I stayed away. I'm probably going to play this game because it's going to be the premier game of Saturday afternoon.
I know. I told you I don't like the pick. I have a rule and I don't break the rule.
I couldn't decide.
If you offer me the Buffalo Bills at home and points, I take it.
Yeah.
So Bills plus 1.5 against the Chiefs. I don't like the
pick.
Check
that. It may be 2.5.
I don't like the pick. I'm just following my rules.
I think I saw it at 2.5 earlier. I may be wrong.
I'm looking.
On betonline.ag. Shout out to betonline.ag. While he's looking, YouTube does not like the links for betonline.ag. Neither does TikTok. So if you're listening on Instagram or you just want to join the crew, the official sportsbook partner of McCready and Siskey is betonline.ag. You can go to Twitter.
2.5.
Or it is 2.5. You can go to Twitter. Our link is in the bio in Twitter and also on Instagram. The link is in the bio there. You can click that, join our group. You get $250 of free play, bonus bets, and 50% on your Bitcoin deposits. So check them out at betonline.ag and don't forget to join the crew. Neal, my last pick. I'm breaking my own. You breaking a rule? I'm breaking a rule.
Well, I was following.
Oh, you're following a rule? I'm going to break a rule. We got an interdivision game that's over 7 points. I'm taking the Detroit Lions minus 8.5 at home against the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, the only reason I stayed away from this is the whole intradivisional thing, but I like the pick.
Oh, Neal tried it in the chat. So there's the link to betonline.ag. We did this. I got in trouble a few weeks ago because I did the QR codes. They kicked us. So
I think you were just too loud with it.
Too loud with it? What does that mean?
Meaning it was everywhere.
Oh, okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay, yeah. The AI bot didn't like me?
That's my thought.
Okay.
Because it didn't get bumped last week after you chilled it.
But I didn't put it on there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't even talk about it or put the link or anything. I just totally didn't do it.
Yeah. I think the QR codes
I got you.
And the big lettering.
Yeah.
Got you.
By the way, I talked to our betonline.ag people yesterday, and he's going to work for us a promo code to help alleviate some of this stuff.
Okay.
All right. But I'm taking the Lions minus 8.5 at home versus the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy's going to have to go. Carson Wentz out, shoulder surgery. Dude, by the way, his injury, he had a torn labrum, but then he actually fractured his ball. I forgot what they call it, some kind of fracture. That's painful. His left shoulder, he's out. I've said this, and I'm going to continue to say this. I'm not in on J.J. McCarthy as a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's going to really have to do some massive improvement for me. The Lions play well at home, and they usually cover big numbers at home. Give me the Lions minus 8.5 at home.
Good pick.
Neal?
Yes, sir.
It's probably a good time to tell you about this.
It is. It's now or never.
It is. If you're serious about your health, which you know what? Carson Wentz is serious about his health.
Yeah.
He's out for the year. If you're serious about your health like Carson Wentz, but you don't have time for doctor's visits or confusing lab reports, listen up. Get Prime. That's right. GETPRYM has you covered. No needles, no hassles.
This was for Carson Wentz. Burning
one out for Carson. Yeah, he's done for the year. I'm going to say this kind of like I'm going to skip kind of the extra lab read. I did this last week. I did the test and got my results back within 24 hours. And that included me taking the sample here in Oxford, Mississippi, me going to FedEx, dropping the package off, them getting it, reading the results, and getting it back to me. It doesn't matter if you're doing metabolism, hormone levels, overall wellness, or whatever you're looking for. They have the kit for you. Go to getprime.com. And when you go to the checkout, enter the promo code MPW, and that's going to give you 20% off your kit. I highly, highly recommend it. It was a 5-minute process. I was so concerned that I wasn't doing it correctly because I didn't feel anything when I pressed the button.
That's what
Being
she said.
100%, wow. I can't even follow that one up. 100% serious. I did not feel a single. So if you're like scared of needles or anything like that, completely. To the point they said you can even do it on kids if you need they don't feel it. It's great. I bet don't say anything on that one. You'll have us freaking banned for life. All right. Because I saw your wheels turning over there. But don't do that. Neal, we're also brought to you by a good friend. If you can see my hat right here, I'm rocking my hat my guy sent me. We're brought to you by Thompson's Paint and Body Shop. They're a real family-owned body shop in the heart of Saraland, Alabama. They're not some real corporate chain pretending to care. They are the people who care. They're right off I-65 exit 13 in Saraland, Alabama. It doesn't matter if you drive. Don, I'm trying to get to you. If your wife drives like my wife and she dings up the car every 5 minutes, take it to Don. They'll take care of you. Give them a call at area code 251-675-0884. That's 251-675-0884. Or check them out at thompsonsbodyshop.com. You can also check them out on Facebook. But if you tell them that you heard about them on the show, they're going to give you a discount, a special assistance discount. And look, they're going to take care of you no matter what. Just really good people in the business. So any kind of body shop work you need to get done, give our friends at Thompson's Paint and Body a call. No matter where you're located, they'll take care of you. 251-675-0884.
We've been brought to you by our friends at Rain Total Body Fuel, 300 milligrams natural caffeine, BCAAs, electrolytes, zero sugar. It's got what you need to push the limits, achieve your goals. Check them out on Instagram at Rain Body Fuel to learn more. Hey, it's Halloween tomorrow. Be careful out there. Be aware of all the little ghouls and goblins and stuff. Be aware. They're out. They're not watching for you, so watch for them. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the football games. As we turn the calendar to November, we'll be back on Monday with another edition of McCready and Siskey. Until then, take care.